Hello. I have my window open, so if you hear traffic, sorry. My daughter is also home because they have lice in her school, and I said, nope, you stay here. So, it might get loud, it might not. That was not doing what I wanted it to do. Let's try it again. Anyways, yep. Let's see what Spirit has to say today. I don't have any specific questions or anything in mind. At least nothing yet. Let's see. Alright, that's enough, they said. Alright. Yep, we're not doing stacks. No stacks. Alright, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? Okay, I'm hearing inner child healing. Somebody's having some problems there. That just flipped over. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, this is really specific, guys. This is super specific. Can you see the cards? Let me push them up a bit. This is not usually how I record. I figured I'd try this out. That way you can actually see the cards better. There we go. All right. So what I'm hearing here is that this is about the inner child, right? This inner child healing needs to take place because there was conflict. Now I'm hearing specifically that there was an abusive father figure. All right. I'm hearing specifically there was an abusive father figure. Now this doesn't have to be the father. This could just be any type of male energy, right? But there was some abuse. And even though this person is coming into acknowledging their worth, they still have a lot of work to do pertaining to healing this inner child and really coming into that self-love because they fear it. Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, see, that self-fulfillment is not the way it should be. Okay, so I'm hearing that you stopped. That's what I'm hearing, is you stopped, right? So you were doing your shadow work. You were working through these problems. And you stopped working on yourself because you got focused on another person. You thought that they were going to be everything you ever wished for, but unfortunately they're turning out not to be, and there's going to be some secrets revealed either within this connection or within yourself where you come to realize that, yeah, I really need to be focusing on myself right now. And this is a message that a lot of people are getting right now, is that we're supposed to be focusing on ourselves. See, you're in this position where you're not certain about what you should be doing. You're in this gray zone is what I call it, right? It's the gray zone pertaining to love is that we don't want to completely admit what we really want, right? We say we want a relationship, but then we realize we're not really ready for a relationship simply because we're still working through traumatic experiences and toxic traits that we have developed over the years that will still put us in a position of having a toxic relationship. Not necessarily because the other person is mean or something. It's just that your perception of self is still not completely clear. Therefore, you don't even know what you really need within a relationship or what you really want within a relationship because you don't have that relationship with yourself yet, right? So it's about just standing your ground, being patient with yourself, and continue to work on what it is that you want for your future and how you really want to heal and what is necessary to let go of in order for that healing to take place. Okay, this came out in reverse, but we're going to go ahead and do that there, right? So make space for blessings, guys. All right. Whatever happened in the past with this negative ass masculine energy, it is reflecting itself into your current relationships and situations. And this is not just about love with other people. This is also regarding work and friendships. See, there's your friendships. And then the Tower came out with that. I don't know if they want that in reverse. Let me see. Is the Tower supposed to be in reverse? That's a yes. Okay. So, by coming through this realization, you will be able to shift that focus back onto yourself and your inner child, right? You'll be walking away. You're going to walk away from anything that is not serving your highest good, anything that is not bringing you into this place of joy and happiness where you can heal yourself. Did you see that come out? You are everything that you need to be and becoming everything that you want to be. It's just a matter of really coming into your power and your truth and accepting the offers from spirit, from the universe. This could come in as a guiding person to help you throughout your things. This could be coming in as a job offer. This could be coming into some form of stability for yourself within or externalized, right? But when the universe is offering you these gifts, if you're focusing on what it is that you're leaving behind in order to receive these gifts, you're not going to see them coming in. I'm hearing a whole new world from Disney right now. So you're going to be awakening to something within yourself that's really going to put you into a place of empowerment. Okay. I'll get the other deck. Keep working on healing so that you can come into your full power and really acknowledge what it is that you want for yourself. You know, I was in an abusive relationship and it took me a couple of years to come back to a state where I was like, yeah, I think I'm ready to date again. And then once I was in that state, I realized my gray zone was that I was still absolutely terrified of a relationship. I was still so scared, right? And then I realized I didn't want a relationship. So I worked on myself some more, and then the relationship sort of just fell into my lap, you know? Alright, anything else that Spirit would like to say about the situation? Yeah, let's start upright. If you're focusing on yourself, and you're really being completely honest about what you want to change within yourself, how you want the changes within yourself to become externalized. See, look, we got the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Star. These are all cards that I had already pulled, right? So these are messages that are being emphasized. In order to have your hopes and dreams come true, you need to stand your ground, be patient with yourself, work through these emotions and the conflicts within yourself, right? Because any type of thing happening on the outside is something that is happening on the inside on some kind of level. All right? I'm hearing that you are your hopes and dreams come true is what I'm hearing right now. You are the dream that you're waiting for. Alright, we got the Page of Wands. You're still learning. You keep waiting on these messages to come through from an external source. But you haven't learned to listen within yourself and balance your dark and your light. See, we got Temperance twice. Right? Finding that balance within, getting that divine connection, understanding that you are divinely protected. You are enlightened. You simply forgot because your inner child is still healing. Right? You need to love that inner child the way you wish you would have been loved so that you can overcome these fears and these anxieties so that you don't let people come into your life and trick you and lie to you, right? You need to make plans to move forward, to step out of fear and to face your darkness so that you can come into balance and reach that point of complete illumination and understanding so that you can move forward in your life. Many seeds have been planted and they are growing. But again, that patience, you have to be patient with yourself, okay? Let go of everything that does not serve your highest good, as I said before. That includes relationships that do not feel absolutely fulfilling to your growth as well, right? Because just because somebody's great doesn't mean that the relationship is meant for you, right? The universe has so many things in store, see? The manifestations that are coming in are beyond our imagination at this point, guys. The universe wants you to thrive. But you got to get onto that highest timeline, which means sometimes you got to let things go so that you can just really focus on yourself. I'm going through the same thing. I'm going through the same thing, guys. There's a tower. Again, right? Sudden upheaval, change, right? Things come crumbling down, but you know what happens when things come crumbling down? You have a chance to rebuild. There's the Three of Pentacles again, right? Working on something, collaborating within yourself. Three of Pentacles, see? So at this point, they're just emphasizing the same message I already said, which just tells me that that's the message, guys. That's the message. All right, is there anything else specifically that Spirit would like to tell people right now? All right, Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. Also, again, see, once you do that work within yourself and you really come to realize this is who I am, this is who I meant to be, right? Because a lot of the time we still have this facade where we pretend that we're something that we're really not, right? Once you really come into that empowerment within yourself and you merge your divine masculine and feminine energies within oneself, which comes through healing the inner child, you will come into your abundance, and you will really be independent within yourself, and you won't look for external forces to feel validated, all right? And that will balance out everything else in your life. It all begins within. Anything else? Let's see. So pull from the top. The Nine of Cups reversed again. And we got the Three of Cups at the bottom. And there's the Emperor again. See? Whatever childhood trauma you still have within yourself regarding this toxic masculine, that's what's stopping you from reaching your full potential. That's what's stopping you from really finding that happiness within yourself. That's why you feel unhappy and unfulfilled in any relationship, in any friendship, at any job. Because you're really just postponing the manifestations that the universe is preparing for you. Because you have that imbalance within, because you're still facing parts of your past that you choose not to acknowledge. And I'm hearing that there are things that you need to take responsibility for as well. Now, that doesn't necessarily pertain to the childhood abuse, because that's a whole different thing. But the way you let it affect your future relationships, that's where we need to take accountability. Because at some point, we do have the choice on who we let into our lives. And if we continue to let toxic people in our lives, after so many cycles of going through the same shit, that's where we need to take accountability. And we need to make the changes and learn to break out of those cycles ourselves. Master the skill of breaking free. There's a Page of Pentacles at the bottom again. The Eight of Cups again. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, they want that one out. Page of Swords, right? Learning. Oh, okay. Here's the Empress and the Queen of Wands. Cool. There's a Two of Swords again, and we have the Four of Swords, healing. Healing to get out of your gray zone so that you can have this rebirth within yourself, within your life, and really come into your full power and, excuse me, learn to live from a point of passion. That's it. Love yourself.